Hey guys, welcome back to Fruitopia. Late summer, and we've been having some wild weather this weekend. This is like day 2 of that wild weather, and there's one more tomorrow. So 3 days of wind gusts. So and this all came soon after I did a mammoth operation in the back with the stone fruit, which needs to be cleared up. I spent 3 to 4 hours pruning the citrus here, the Tangelo, which is getting new shoots. I opened it up because it's gonna give us a great crop this year. Very heavy bearing after 2 years of taking a vacation. This one takes a vacation for 2 years and then sets like 200 fruit. So these come in winter. So between June and September, we're gonna be feasting on those. But look what I did yesterday, guys. The 22-year-old Japanese plum got butchered. Major butchering, right? The biggest butchering ever for this tree. It was well overdue by at least 6 or 7 years. And I might even bring it down lower than what I did. And as you can see, look, I also trimmed back this lemon, which was full of gall wasp. So they're all the cuttings here, right? Really thinned it out, almost to a skeleton. I might even bring it down lower, down to here. It's too high. This was meant to be a backup lemon to what do you call it? Complement our main lemon tree, and we really didn't need it, right? It's too many lemons. But anyway, that's the job I did with a plum. And I pruned back the 2 cherry trees, the Stella and the I can't remember that one. Yeah, anyway, the 2 cherry trees I have here, right? So I gave them a nice prune. I was thinking of going right down to the bottom, right? Because they really get tall, guys. Even though it's short now at eye level, 1.5 meters. By the end of spring, that is November 2025, it'll be up to here again, at least 3 meters, minimum 3 meters. Very hard to put a net on these cherry trees unless I butcher them, if I want to get any cherries, that is. And then I also, hang on, I've got to be careful how I step here because I'm wearing sandals and tree cuttings are not a good combination. Easy to get caught and trip, right? Yeah, I don't wear boots, guys. I never wear boots. I used to wear boots in the early days when I first started. I had a regime of doing everything by the book. Glasses, gloves, boots. Haven't done that in 15 years. Now I just wear my shorts and sandals. And I did everything bare hands. Everything was bare hands. I never use gloves anymore, and goggles. So, but you should, okay? I'm not saying what you should do, it's what I do. Okay, so I pruned back this seedling Loquat so I can get a net onto it next spring. And I took away the branches here at the back, right? Because they were going over my neighbor's fence. And you can't put a net easily, right? They're all the loquats that we didn't pick. They've all dried up. There were so many, guys. So many. And the tree now is getting ready to begin flowering. That happens in March, April. Right? The buds, the flower buds will start opening soon here. So yeah, loquat cuttings. Loquat cuttings, never ending. That older loquat tree, I gave that a slight trim as well, just around the fencing. The parts that were hanging over my neighbor's fence. This loquat is 30 years old. I don't bother. There's two of them actually. Whoever planted these before I moved here, planted them like that. One goes up and one goes across, which is really weird. But it has a nice look. A nice look to it. Look at all the leaves on the ground that I can rake up and use these as mulch once I clear all this. So you can see the job I did here, right? I took away half the loquat tree that was on this side. There's no point in having a branches going over the neighbor's fence, right? So we're keeping it all on this side. Yeah. So look at this. Calamity. And once I finished this job last night, the wind arrived. Crazy amount of wind, man. Wind gusts of 70 to 80 kilometers an hour. And it went like that all night. Very scary. Very hard to sleep. And yet, even though it was so bad, there's no damage. Not one banana leaf, not even one banana leaf was affected by 12 hours of gusty winds. It's unbelievable. Yeah, so a lot of organic matter here. So there's some more pruning I did there. I pruned this orange tree, cleaned it up, all the dead growth in here, right? I got in there. Oh, and I removed the gold wasp from that grapefruit. That was another mammoth operation. Let's go around the other way. Oh, and this lime tree here, look at it. Look how hard. Look how intertwined all the branches are. This is a, let's see, this is a 18-year-old lime tree, Tahitian lime. Where do I begin, man? I had to cut all these branches back too, over here, because they were growing into the macadamia. I pruned the macadamia also, right? And that needs to be pruned more. And I need to remove the height. It's like 6 to 7 meters tall. This seedling macadamia. Macadamia, in case you're from another country, is a nut tree. Maca, I think you guys call it. In some parts of the world, maca. Yeah, so these come at the end of winter. It's a good crop this year. Nice crop, but I need to, after I get the nuts in August, September, October, I need to really prune this back hard. I just gave it a light trim yesterday. Look at my kiwi berry. Kiwi berry doesn't work here. The thing is, it never dies. I mean, it'll lose its leaves because this is because of the drought, by the way. I don't water it. I've never watered my kiwi berry, and it's growing in this very poor spot, and it never takes off, never does anything because I don't look after it, right? So it needs to be babied. If it doesn't get babied or pampered, in other words, watered enough, this is the result every single summer for the last 7 summers. I don't think I'll ever get a berry, but I'm not fussed about that, guys. I don't care. I'm more interested in having macadamias, right? Look at that. There's macadamias everywhere. I'm more interested in that than a kiwi berry. And as a matter of fact, I even prefer these ginger flowers than the kiwi berry. So this one is coming through the wire, this ginger. Yeah, naughty boy, he came through the wire. Yeah, so I pruned back this green gauge plum as well, but I haven't finished with this. I'm gonna bring this down. It's like 4 to 5 meters high. I'm gonna be pruning this in the days ahead. I just wanted to clear this space here so I could walk by, right? These branches here were in the way. They were growing this way and you had to duck under to get through. There's some more of that ginger. And there's a damson plum here too that I have to also butcher. And that's coming up in a few days as well. So there's still a bit of work back here. The two plum trees. There's the macadamia again with the ginger, which is growing in here, right? I have to cut this back as well. It's overgrown once summer ends. I've got the bird of paradise here, which needs to be cleaned up. And that nasty invasive plant there, which I don't know what it, no one has been able to ID it for me. I can't get it out, man. I've tried to get it out. It just won't come out. I mean, I can get rid of all the growth, but the roots the roots won't budge. It just comes back every year when I slice them off. Nasty, nasty, very nasty plant. Yeah, let's check out the grapefruit. There's a lot of gall wasp on this lime tree, but good luck trying to get in there. Good luck trying to get in here. There's like 1 trillion little branches. There's gall wasp right there, right? So I never saw that yesterday. I was tired, man. I was exhausted. That has to come off. There's another one in there I can see. There's another one there. So you got to go through here with a microscope. There's another one here, right? I was too tired from doing all this work here. Sore on every part of my body. So, hang on, let's try to get through here. Yeah. Okay, there's that grapefruit. I had to take off a dozen grapefruit to do what I had to do. Right? I really thinned it out. Look at that. The gall wasp. All over. And I put all the cuttings into the council bin. So I'm not going to compost that, right? So that was a big operation. Okay, what else should I do? This Pinkerton has to go. It's just not showing up. Not showing up at all. Yeah, it's got to go. I don't know what to put in its place though. Look how happy the black sapote is compared to that. That black sapote is only 2 years old, and this is 10 years old. 10, 2. Loser. This is a loser. So just like the what's the name? The lamb has avocado that I tried to resuscitate. That's going to go into the bin. The lamb has, the Pinkerton, and that reed that I pulled out a month ago. 3 avocados that just didn't work here. I mean, you can bring these back to life if you do certain tricks, but I'm not interested, guys. I'm not interested in dealing with plants that need abracadabra magic done to them. I'm absolutely not interested in doing that. You're gonna survive with me doing nothing on your own, or you're out. They're the terms and conditions of remaining here at Fruitopia. What else? The starfruit looks thirsty. We were meant to get rain today. It hasn't come yet. The new curry tree that I planted a couple of weeks ago, that's sort of happy. Little yellow, needs water. I've been watering these, don't worry. It's just that they need more than chlorine. They need the special minerals from above. What else? What else did I do? I'm sure I did some more. Yeah, it was quite an ordeal yesterday. I was afraid these cucumbers were gonna go flying in the wind, but they didn't. They look very thirsty. They need water. I just woke up, guys, just fresh out of bed. I think that's all I did. Yeah, and this Tangelo, as I said, I gave that a haircut. I'm gonna go to the front now and see if there's any damage in the front. Let's go together. Oh yeah. It's really amazing how strong these bananas are. 12 hours of gale force winds and not one leaf got damaged. It's really amazing. Okay, what do we have here? A bunch of mess of the leaves that came from the that's from the what do you call it? The passion fruit that I pulled off the wire, right? A week ago. It's all this matter here. All these leaves. See all these leaves that go across all the way? The wind has blown them towards the garage. So it's giving me work to do, right? Nasty. So that's gonna fill up the garage now. So I've got to get the blower out and blow. What else? Okay, I don't see any damage. Jackfruit's fine. Mango's fine. Okay, good. What else? The corn's standing. I'm amazed that it's standing. Shade cloth is standing or in place. Check out the papaya, it's grown nicely. A bit late. These papaya always do their best. They put on their best show at the very, very end of summer. Too little, too late. And in November, December, and January, those 3 months, they do nothing. It's really annoying. Oh, and this mandarin tree, I'm surprised that's hanging on with all that weight. Wow. It's hanging on bungee cords. The bungee cords are holding the whole tree with all its fruit. I'm really surprised. Really surprised that it's still hanging in there. I was expecting this to collapse on the ground. But, oh, and the mango seedling. That's hanging in there because it's got a lot of new tender young branches. They're so tender and soft. So I've had to use 1, 2, 3 bungee cords here so it doesn't collapse as well, and a stake, a wooden stake that, oh, there's a clip here. Where did you come from? Must have come, oh yeah, it's come from this shade cloth here. Ooh, look at the pomegranate, my neighbor's pomegranate. Wow, it's holding onto its, this branch here with all that fruit is hanging onto its dear life. Thanks to my ingenious idea to put those 2 bungee cords. See those 2 bungee cords, the yellow one and the blue one? Those 2 cords are holding these 20 pomegranates. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So that would have collapsed onto my lemon cherry guava. It would have taken a direct hit if it wasn't for those bungee cords. Guys, you can't just look, gardening, there's a lot involved. It's not just the cold and the hot and the wet and the dry. It's also wind. Wind, let's not forget about the wind. And those bungee cords are brand new, so they haven't been stretched out yet. So forget about old bungee cords from last year. If they were old bungee cords, this would not have worked. So they're brand new. Yeah, so let's put this back here and get going. Whoa, see the wind? This is the wind we had all night last night. Oh, there's one corn that's given way. This one here. Okay, is given way. What else? What's happened here? Oops, the net. Oh, yesterday I also put netting on the 2 fig trees I have here. And it looks like one of the nets, which was too short, it wasn't large enough, has lifted. It's lifted and made its way. Wow, look at that. Thankfully I had it tied to the tree, otherwise it would have flown out to the street. Oh man. Yeah, because the net is undersized. Doesn't work. Undersized netting, that's what happens when you get gale force wind. Whereas that net was perfectly matched for that size tree, like a glove, it never budged. Okay, what else? Okay, that's the Indian mango, which is shooting out. Blackberry jam has got new shoots at the end. Yeah, everything's looking okay. I'm surprised this mango seedling didn't break in pieces. I've had to tie this also with bungee cords from every angle. Yeah guys, you got to go to these measures. Can you believe it? Oh, my Mesa Podi shade cloth has given up. Right? There's always going to be someone who can't take it. It's the stake, it's too loose. Okay. Yeah guys, it's been a nasty weekend of wind. Oh, did any of the bananas collapse here? Let's see if the bungee cords have done their job here too. Yep, that one's still hanging on over my neighbor's fence thanks to the bungee cord. That cord there, see the bungee cord? Kim told me to make a separate video highlighting the effectiveness of these bungee cords and the bananas. Whoa. Yeah, she's right, I should, because many of you won't find this part of the video at the end. I got 2 bungee cords on that banana, and I should take off the flower on that rack there. See the flower hanging there over my neighbor's roses? That's a rose bush. Yeah. Okay, I think that's the video for now. What about down here? Got any problems down here? Nope, that seems to be fine. Okay, the white sapote here, the Hawaiian Supreme. That's really bushy. See how this needs a trim? Can you tell? It's oversized. That's way too big. Way too big for a tree. Especially with the brittle. The branches on the white sapote are brittle, like they snap like a wafer. They're not strong at all. Oh, and there's a fruit on the ground. Oh, there's another one. These are green. They never ripened, right? They just got knocked off by the wind. Oh, wow, the Taiso lychee has grown. Crazy. Look at all the new growth on him. He doesn't care about the wind. Nice. So, during a time of calamity, he decided to grow. And all summer, November, December, January, he did nothing. He chose this weekend to grow during this nasty wind. See guys, how plants are peculiar? Very peculiar. All right, I think that's it. I think everything's been okay. Anything else? Yeah, these are lemon guavas here. This should be thinned out. I already cut off 2 branches last week so as not to pull down the passion fruit wire on the wall, because it's all hanging off that wire. Yeah, because it's too lanky, right? That trunk down there can't hold this 10-foot tall tree. So what else? Oops, we have a mango down. A mango. Ooh, that one's nice. That hasn't fallen. This is a Kensington Pride seedling. Again, bungee cord. See the bungee cord, guys? Oh, that was just a little baby. Okay, that's fine. We don't mind. Okay, I think that's it. That's the extent of the damage. Was there any damage? Not really. The black sapote. This one's the next one off the rank. Oh, it's gone soft. It's soft. Oh gee, we're at that stage again. What else? Okay, that one will be next. And that's a wrap, guys. That is a wrap. These are the white sapotes on the Wilson. Right? I gotta repair this. This is the only problem. The Mamey sapote is not a happy camper. I gotta fix this. All right, guys. Oh, there's a bungee cord that fell off the cherry moya here. I had one of its branches tied to the avocado tree, right? What's it called? The geez, shepherd. The shepherd. Oh man, and the bacon. All right, guys, that's it. I think we did well. Ooh, check out the R2E2. Nice flash. Nice flash. That's the grafted mango. All right, guys, give me a like if you enjoyed the video, please, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And we'll see you from the next one. Wow. Oh wow, the carob has got new shoots at the top. At the top, up there. Yeah, it's getting new tips. Yeah. All right. Gee, I butchered this around Christmas time. I took off a whole meter off the top because it was up to there. Remember, to let more sun in. All right, I can keep filming for hours. I'll better stop. Oh, check out this bug here with its blue wings. Wow. All right, guys. Have a great day. See yous soon.